it's a big dark cloud. You don't need to know about that. Don't need to know about that. I'll protect you with my life. You don't need to know about that. Don't need to know about that.
Hi guys, it's been a while. If you don't know me, my name is Harold. I run Sapphire Kitsu Travels. So it has been a while since I last posted a video on YouTube. It's been over a month, but I've been more recently posting a lot over on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put the Instagram information here below so that you can check out that. I post a lot about different places in Korea that you can visit. Mainly with my photography, and also I will do some videos as well from time to time. This year it was 3 days long from Wednesday through Friday, and with the weekend on there it actually gives us a pretty long 5-day weekend. Typically with Chuseok you return to your hometown and you meet with your family. There was people back home in the US that would fly back to Korea to visit with their family during this time. Last year, if you didn't reserve your train or bus tickets weeks in advance, you would find yourself stuck in the town that you're in. This year, with COVID going on, things have been a little bit different. The government's been recommending that people stay where they are and try to video call with their friends and family back home instead of traveling. This is a really important holiday for a lot of Koreans, so a lot of them are still making the journey either by driving there, taking a bus or train still. I know with the buses during the Chuseok holiday, they were limiting seats to just the window seats to kind of reduce the risk of COVID spreading. But for foreigners who don't have a family here in Korea, in years past what the different museums have done is typically allow free access to the different museums and palaces, especially in Seoul. And they've also done different activities to kind of help people learn about Chuseok and different Korean traditions. So that's one of the things that I picked up from the Suwon Cultural Foundation. Instead of doing in-person cultural experiences, what they did was allow you to purchase a kit. So that's what I did. Arrived, I think, on Monday, and I had everything in place, and I've been kind of working on that throughout the week. So we'll kind of go through what was in that kit, talk a little bit more about Chuseok, and yeah, just kind of update you guys on life here in Korea. So one of the projects that came with the kit was this 3D puzzle pop-out. This one in particular has a lot of the food that's typically cooked during Chuseok. What you'll do is prepare these different foods for both your family and also as an offering to your ancestors. The way that they have the different foods placed on the table is very similar to feng shui. Everything has its place, and the traditions can vary from household to household. Let's go ahead and put this puzzle together. It's kind of got a little information sheet on what the different foods are and where to place them. So they've got little characters. Oh, it's gonna take a second to focus. Do the hand thing like they do in beauty videos. So they got the different pieces numbered. 31, 32, oh wait, no, I want 34 and 47. 34. Okay. So there's the first two little guys. It has little characters that go with the table. They look kind of cute. We'll see what else I'm making. So next thing that we're making is the table that all the different foods will go on. And the table is done now. Now I'll have to look more closely to see where all the food goes. So on the first row, typically the one row that is closest to you, what you'll usually do is put the different fruits and desserts on there. So this will be your pears, apples, sometimes they'll do chestnuts is popular during this time of year since they're ready here, different kinds of rice cakes. And that the way that they have it is also by color, so the red foods will be on the east side of the table and white foods will be on the west side of the table. So there we get the first row with the different fruits and other desserts. And then I'll try to get a close-up here in a bit too. So for the second row, typically what they'll do is put the different meat and vegetables behind the fruits and desserts. Sometimes you'll have other side dishes like tofu, but usually they'll do a lot of dried fish like cod or sometimes octopus and other types of seafood. It really depends on the region that the households at, they kind of use what's available in the area. And for example, like if you're in a city like Boryung, where I'm at, we're right on the ocean, so there's typically going to be more seafood since it's more readily available here. And a lot of times you can get these different meats and fish and other stuff already mostly prepared at different stuff like Home Plus or A-Mart that are specifically made for Chuseok. That saves a lot of time for a lot of more modern families where they might be traveling a bit of distance to go see their family and don't really have time to prepare all the stuff. But there's the second row. Now for the third row, it'll typically have like your different soups and rice. Usually you'll have one bowl of rice and soup for each of the ancestors that you're honoring. Some people go like 4 generations back, some only go 2. It just really depends on your family. So with the second row or second closest to the altar area, you'll have a lot of the different noodles like the guksu, different pancakes like yukjeong, sojong, and then you'll have like the fish as well, and also the rice cakes that are usually steamed. So now we just have one more row left. So with the first row, or the row that's closest to the altar part, you'll typically have the cups, utensils, and then the rice cake soup is placed at the front. So they included some different clays for the next project. What they wanted to do is make some different Korean rice cakes for Chuseok called Song-pyeon. So I already made some of them, so I'll go ahead and cut that clip now and we'll kind of go through some of them that I made. You could actually see some of these in person at the National Museum in Seoul. A lot of these date back to like the Joseon period or even earlier, and there's a lot of different famous Korean artists from over the years. But my artistic abilities aren't going to be that great, so I don't know if I will decorate these or not, or just use stickers or something. But I've already written my name on one part of it, and we've got some crayon paper for making part of the screen, so we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and get that started and show you guys the finished product when I am done. Okay, so the folding screen is finished now. Later in the week I'll maybe try to draw or paint something on the blank parts on there, but for now it's gonna stay as is. So that was the different projects that came with the Chuseok kit from the Suwon Cultural Foundation. I had a lot of fun doing the different projects. It is geared more for younger children, but even adults can have fun with it. The kit was only about 2,000 won, and they shipped it right to my apartment. So if you want to see some of those other ones in the future, just let me know and I will try to get my hands on them. I think with COVID-19 going on, a lot of these different organizations are going to be making these different kits so that you can experience Korean culture, and I'd be more than happy to share that with you guys. Just kind of an update with the YouTube channel and Instagram on all the other stuff. I do have some videos coming up. I've been able to go to some areas that haven't been hit as hard by COVID-19, so be on the lookout for those. Make sure that you're subscribed on there to stay updated. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's where I post a lot of my updates, and most of my photos and videos are on there as well. I do plan on posting a little bit more regularly. I know in the past couple of months and stuff I've been really irregular with the videos and updates. A lot of that's been having to do with my school schedule. With everything that's been going on with COVID-19, we've switched to a lot of online learning, so I've been helping in class creating the different materials so that the students can learn on their computers. I might also try to do some more weekly videos as well in addition to the travel ones. So if that's something that you guys are interested, go ahead and let me know. Other updates, the website I'm redoing right now, so it's kind of in a state of flux, but I will be posting some new articles on there and moving over the articles from the old website platform. There's some issues with transferring over them, so I have to do it more manually. So thank you guys again for watching. Stay safe out there, you guys. This is Harold with Sapphire Kitsu Travels. Teach, learn, and explore.